Who's better, Nvidia, Palantir?
Nvidia.
Nvidia, AMD.
No, it's number one. We're not.
Nvidia, Google. There's nothing else to talk about. This is Jordan or LeBron, depending on what
You
area.
know what I'm gonna do? Because I want to do a case study on Google. I'm gonna do one next week.
Okay.
Because when I look at AI, and shout out to Alicia Little. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. What she did on stage was, and if you were there and you witnessed that, I mean, absolutely incredible. I feel like that stock price should be a lot higher than it is.
It is undervalued and underappreciated. And in 2 years, they are going to have something to say.
It's very interesting. And yeah, so I'm going to do something with them. I'll break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you actually said it during your presentation yesterday, as far as like the tech stocks, and you talked about Nvidia, you talked about Apple, you talked about top three. You did a whole presentation on that, and that's something that definitely wanted to, like I said, give you your flowers in real time, because I've been in finance for over 20 years, as far as a financial advisor, and then earn your leisure and a variety of other things. So you get to see a lot of different things in real time, but I personally never seen something like what you did yesterday, as far as the crowd control, the showmanship. You got to realize you got 14,000 people in that room standing on their feet. People had their phones out, people writing notes, and it was a very, it's difficult to speak by yourself, because there's no crutch to lean on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an interview is easier, because you talk, the person talks, you talk, the person talks, you improvise, you tell a joke. There's a rhythm. It's like dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are by yourself, there's no backup. There's no, let me get my thoughts together for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't know what you're saying, or if you have a blackout moment, or if you stumble on your words, you have to clean that up. There's nobody can come on stage and like, okay, let's get a 5-minute intermission break. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you did a variety of different things at one time, being able to speak, educate, show slides. It's kind of like, a triple threat in music. There's people like Beyoncé or Chris Brown or Michael Jackson who can actually.
The big three.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Nikki, clip that up. Superstar. Go ahead.
So, no. But when you can dance, when you can sing, when you can perform, that's difficult. So, kudos to you. The wealth of information alone was worth the price of admission. Just that. If you only went to one thing the whole entire weekend, but I thought it was real detailed about nuance. You talked about ChatGPT. That was one of the clips that we put out.
Yeah.
ChatGPT, how to use ChatGPT to actually, you talked about artificial intelligence. So it was real new. It wasn't like just high level talk. It was very nuanced.
That blueprint. Yeah.
Nuanced blueprint on actual trading, investing, the whole gambit. So first and foremost, congratulations on a legendary performance, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Magic is a tough act to follow. I can't lie. I was backstage. I'm like, Magic and y'all cooking. So it was the first time I was nervous in a few years. I was like, "Talk like you good." I'm like, I don't know. He rocking this shit. But shout out to Red Panda. Thank you to y'all. And then I think the energy that you feel from the crowd and what I was giving to them is just really an exchange of love. And I hope you guys can tell that I worked on this for 6 months, and the choir and just the density of it. And kudos to Alicia Little. She was an inspiration. I had a little chat with her. I was like, okay, let me share some of my prompts. Like, it was a real community experience. But I hope y'all can feel I gave my all on that stage, for real.
No, it was incredible.
Like I said, if Ian did a fire job, put fire in the chest. If he was actually there in person, it was
I love y'all.
Magical moment right after magic, another magical moment. So I with that being said, the thing, like I said, the thing about accelerated growth, if you actually listen to what Magic Johnson said, one of the key themes that he kept saying was proximity to people that's higher than him. Like, that was something that he was very, very keen on when he talked about the owner of the Lakers when he first came into the league. and how Jerry Buss was a billionaire and he was a millionaire, and his teammates didn't want him to have a relationship with Jerry Buss. And he said, look, he's a billionaire, you're millionaires, I'm hanging out with the billionaire. And then he talked about the Prince of Monaco when he was with the Dream Team. And he's like, look, I already know these guys. These guys are my friends. I'm trying to get to what you doing. And he spent 3 hours talking to the Prince of Monaco. He talked about the owner of Miami Heat.
Yep, Mickey Arison,
how he changed his life. When he was, once again, another Dream Team story. He was on a yacht. The yacht broke down and he bought another yacht. He said, whose yacht is this? Mine. Whose yacht is that? That's mine. He said, okay. So he said,
my Lord, what?
Yeah. So one of the things that he always kept, a common theme was that he positioned himself in life with people that was where he wanted to be. Right.